Hey everyone, Michigan here, welcome back to the channel, and today I have a replay of a game I just played in the KV-1. And in this video I'm going to kind of be going over why I think the KV-1 is a fantastic tank to do your missions in, and a little about some of those icons next to our tanks and the enemy tanks in this game. So, the KV-1 is a fantastic tier 5 heavy, and you have a good selection of guns. You have a 76mm, you have a 122mm derp gun, and you have the gun that I'm running, a dinky 57mm that has very low damage per shot, but a high rate of fire. Let's take a look at these gun statistics quickly. We have 85 damage, extremely low, 112 pen, not great, okay shell velocity. Now the reason I like this gun, and you can see that I've got a nice 2 mark on this barrel, is because of the insane rate of fire. I have this tank down to a 1.9 second reload, and if you break out your calculator, you'll find out that's about 2,700 damage per minute. And what that allows you to do is absolutely shred enemy vehicles, bots, or not. Now, I'm playing down here because it is Holiday Ops 2023, and I'm here trying to complete my missions before advances start. And you've noticed I got a good chunk of gold, and when you're trying to complete some missions, I'll tell you, gold really does come in handy. Now, I should mention, this tank actually has a decent amount of armor there. I'm going to block that T1 Heavy shell and that Panzer IIIJ. Now, a little more about those tank icons. Those silver tanks, the top visibility, I'll talk about this while I shred this Panzer IIIJ, who is a real player, means that they are a bot. And bots in World of Tanks are not the smartest. They tend to run the stock guns, shooting HE. Now, while they have, I believe, gotten an update recently, they're still quite easy to kill. Now you're going to see me loading the gold, and I'm going to go to town on the T1 Heavy. T1 Heavy got quite a nice buff here, and he is going to hit me a little harder than I'd like. So I'm just going to try and make sure that I get multiple shots in for everyone to hit. You can see I'm getting hit for 91 there, but I know he's got a longer reload. I'm going to take 2. I'm going to take 3. Unfortunately, he's going to hit me for 100, but I am going to out-trade him. You can see I'm not even in first person here. I'm just auto-aiming and shooting. And that's because these APCR rounds have 189mm of penetration, which will not cause you any problems. Now, I've taken a bunch of hits from this T1 Heavy. However, that's the hardest tank I'm going to have to deal with over there. There goes the T1 Heavy and the Panzer IIIJ. I still got 245 hit points. I'm up to 1,245 damage, and now I'm going to start unloading on this VK. My internet connection wasn't great here. I'm just auto-aiming. Now I'm going to aim at the turret. This M8A1 isn't paying attention. Now he is. I'm going to continue to focus on the VK. One more shot. I'm going to take 1 from the M8A1. Now, I'm going to have to try and bounce him. He's firing APCR. He's going to fire again, but he's going to bounce. I'm just auto-aiming. And the Panzer Kampfwagen 1 finishes him off. It should be noted that all 3 of those players have been real players by now. So I am not shooting at bots there. For everybody who's going to criticize me for playing on the SA server. Now again, just going to auto-aim. I got regular rounds. I'm going to start unloading on this Wolverine, another real player. Just look at how fast. 85 damage really adds up, and the accuracy isn't bad either. So, AMX-40, I'm going to start taking hits from that T-28. Fortunately, I should have backed down here. I didn't. Luckily, I'm going to not take hits. I should not have auto-aimed on that T-28. They're not a good idea.
User left your channel.
I'm also sitting on top of this ridge, not smart. I'm up to 2,385 damage and 3 kills. Looking for a shot on that AMX-40 there. Just maybe blind firing, maybe I get a shot. This tank has a ton of ammunition. It's about 160 rounds. So you really don't have to worry about just slinging shells all over the place because it's worth it. You're not going to run out of ammo in this tank. And it does have quite a bit of potential damage. I don't know exactly the number, but I have never even gotten close to running out of rounds. Note, I still have over 100 rounds left in this vehicle, and I've been shooting constantly. I'm going to come up on this ridge here, looking for that T-28. You can see I'm trying to go over here to use the bush. Too late. Instead of backing down, which I should have, I'm going to press my luck, and that T-28 is going to finish me off with a good chunk of APCR. We're going to speed this battle up here. The Stug 3G is going to finish off the DW2. We got a Chinu Kai over here dealing with the VK-2001D. Finishes him off. The M8A1 gets the T-28. And with just 1 tank left, we should be just about good. So, as this video comes to a close, I would recommend the SA server. Because you're playing against bots, it's great for getting your mission done. Now, a lot of people, oh, it's stat padding, oh, it's this, oh, it's this. In the end, I like to play the tanks I want to play and not have to worry about missions. So this is a great way, 1-2 games, you bang your missions out, you don't have to worry about them, you get your bonds, your premium day, your boosters, whatever you get for that day, and then you're done with it. I am going to say my 2 marks of excellence were earned through the SA server. I did not grind that thing out and get the marks that way, properly, on the NA server. But figured I'd showcase the KV1 and also talk about the SA server. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you play on the SA server as well, let me know. LT, I'm looking at you. I know you play the Hetzer. It's one of your favorites. And I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.